Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you were here. You guys, today I wanted to find out what is a blessing coming to us from this eclipse because there are major spiritual changes happening during eclipses, okay? I've been doing some research. I know it's been a day later, all right? But it doesn't matter because the whole apparently the changes from eclipses or like the spiritual things that happen with the eclipses in terms of like astrology and stuff happen like a couple months after, like within a few months after the actual eclipse happens. So I was like, let's draw a few cards to see what's going on, what's a blessing coming to us from this eclipse. First card I got was the Seven of Swords card. I was like, interesting, okay. And then the second card I got was a World card. So I'm gonna explain the cards first and then I'll go through what I'm interpreting this as. So the Seven of Swords is usually about, this is kind of like the deceit card. This is the deceit card in the tarot deck. So if you're just like, is this person lying to me? And you get this card, it's like, yeah, this person's fucking lying to you and being shady as shit, you know? But also it's about needing to strategize. It's about feeling like you're more efficient on your own. It's about not trusting in people, because it's funny that we don't actually know what's going on in this picture. It just kind of looks like he's stealing the swords, but I've said this before about this card that we don't know, like maybe he made the swords, right? Maybe he's the sword crafter. And then he had to give the swords over to this warlord and they're killing people with the swords. So he's stealing them back. He's like, fuck you guys, killing people with my swords. I'm going to take them back, right? We don't know what's going on. We don't know if these were his, like we don't know, right? And so that's the whole thing about like being deceived and stuff. It's like, you know, either you either know or you don't know, and sometimes you feel like you know but you don't know, you know. So it's just kind of funny, like everyone always just jumps to the conclusions, but I've got this card before to say multiple different things. Then we already know that the World card is about coming to a completion, something ending and something beginning. This is like when you graduate from something, when you graduate from school, you go into the next chapter of your life. You know what I mean? You finish that chapter and you take everything that you've learned from that chapter, from that season, and that, you know, study or whatever. And now you're moving on to the next chapter, you know? So you finish college, university, post-secondary, you finish a degree, or you finish your high school degree or something like that. Then you're moving on to the next chapter of your life. It's like, you know, life happens in chapters, and this is signaling the end of a chapter and taking everything you learned from that chapter and moving on to the next. So what I'm seeing this is that there has been a lot of people in your paths lately, okay, even in mine too, that maybe they're not like, you know, a couple different things. For some of you, it's going to be like people are showing you things that you need to learn about yourself. And so when you have shitty friends, it's just to get you to maybe have confidence in yourself, to stand up for yourself, to stand up to these friends that you have, right? For others, it would be people who've been your friends, but maybe you can't really trust them, or you feel like, you know, they deceived you, or you feel like they weren't really good friends. Like if you call them in the middle of the night, they're not going to come there. You know what I mean? And um and so I do feel like the general consensus is that lots of us have been, you know, feeling more efficient on our own. We've been finding comfort in solidarity, okay? And I do believe that this is good, okay, for a certain time. And once you learn everything that you needed to learn about yourself, or learn these things and learn to have the confidence in yourself to stand up to people, especially to stand up to people that you know, consider friends and stuff like that. You know, maybe when they're not being so nice or something like that, or they're being shady or they're being dishonest and, you know, yada, yada, yada. Right? So I do feel like this season of the shady people in your life, of the people who you feel like have deceived you, the people that you feel like aren't really, they're not all like, yes, they could be really good friends, they could be, you know, amazing people, but maybe the connection isn't quite there anymore or something like that. Because I do feel like this season of that and the season of you being in solitude and learning more about yourself and, you know, being alone and understanding what your needs are, and, you know, the kind of friend that you want to be to people and the kind of friend that you want to have, okay, is coming to a completion. Because now the universe, okay, your spirit guides, God, your subconscious, whatever you believe in, is sending you in your soul family. And soul family are people that, you know, are your true ride or dies. And I've said this before, that you end up rejecting your soul family, because they will mirror things back to you. And if you see something in yourself that you don't like in them, you're going to reject them. And so now that you've accepted yourself, okay, you've come to terms with the way that you are, you come to terms with, your shadow aspects of yourself, and you know who you are, right? It's important to to do that so that these people can come into your life. Okay, and the connection that you're going to have with these people is going to be truly remarkable and amazing. Another message I was getting here was that like a lot of the karmic people who've come into your life to teach you lessons, maybe a lot of these lessons are challenges. You have worked through them, you've worked it out, and now they're not karmic relationships anymore, okay? You don't have to deal with the lessons that you've needed to learn, okay? You've learned those lessons, and now you're incorporating those lessons that you've learned into other people coming into your life. And that's truly what's going to make the relationship that you have with these new people really exciting and really remarkable. And it could be just a completely change in dynamics, okay? And your friends are actually upgrading alongside you, okay? And so it's going to be, really remarkable. So one last message I'm getting here as well is that it's easy to fall prey to thinking everybody is, a terrible person and you can't trust in people, right? Because, one bad egg ruins it for all of them, right? But people are generally, good in nature, good in heart, good in spirit, okay? As long as you show them a little bit of love, they will usually show you love back. And I think for some of you who have been really feeling shitty about people lately and just realizing that people are fucking shitty and selfish and, only self-interested, a blessing coming to you from this eclipse that's going to happen in the next few months is you're going to see how truly amazing people can be, and people are going to come into your life to really help you. People are coming into your life and you're going to get a good feeling about them, and they're going to help you along your path, and they're going to show you things and teach you things, and it's going to be really good. So this whole, not trusting in people and really having a negative mindset of how people are in general is going to start to change, and you're going to start to see that most people do have a soul. Most people are good. Most people do understand the value of being a good and just person. All right, guys, that are the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video if you like this video. Comment down below if there's anything in specific that you want to see. You guys, there was a message here, all right? There was another message here, and I cannot remember it because I didn't spit it out right away. I was talking some other thing. So if it comes back to me, I will write it in the comments below. If this message comes back to me, which it probably will in a few hours or something like that, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I have that message. I'm gonna write it in the comments below, so stay tuned for that. Write your comments in the comments below, and let me know what you think. Now that I told you the meaning of what these cards are, tell me what you think this can mean. So you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I love you so much. I'm gonna give you a big kiss, you guys, and I will talk to you soon.